Good morning, it's day number 4 on our advent countdown. Today I'm going to be doing some decorative stitches and showing you my top tip for doing them. I'm going to be working on the Innovis F420, so I'm quite excited about that. It's a lovely machine. So I hope you enjoy this video and let's get started. So I have threaded up the machine and I have set the decorative stitch, so I'm just going to press go. And my top tip is I've used a standard stitch and tear stabiliser on here, so the lightweight calico that I'm using won't pucker under the pressure of the stitches. And I do this when I do most of my decorative stitching. It just really helps it to keep it steady when it's working, and because it's the stitch and tear embroidery stabiliser, it tears away so easily, leaving a beautiful decorative stitch behind. So that is my top tip. But just to show off what this machine can do, I'm going to do a few rows of decorative stitching. I'm going to crank up the speed a little bit as well. And then I'm going to press the thread cut. So that is a beautiful stitch, and this is in folder 1 of the decorative stitches, and it is stitch number 7. So I'm going to pop the work back under, and I'm going to select stitch number 10 this time. So I'm just going to type in 10 in the touch panel, press go, and we'll stitch out number 10. This is one of my favourite brother stitches. I really like this one. And one thing I do like about the brother machines is you can sequence stitches as well, so you don't have to do a row of just one stitch. So in a moment, when I've done this stitch, I will show you how you do that. So you could use a standard interfacing if you wanted to, but with the interfacing it tends to stay behind, it doesn't tear away from the work. But if you were doing this on like a dress hem or something and you wanted it to sort of stay a bit stiff, or if you were doing an edge on a collar or something with the decorative stitches, then you could use a standard iron-on or stitching stabiliser, interfacing, and that would help stop it puckering and keep the garment nice and flat. So I'm going to stop that now and use the thread cut button. So at the top here you've got all the stitch folders, so I'm just going to show you how we sequence a pattern of different stitches. So I'm going to just type in the number I want to do. So we'll start with 22, that's one of my favourites. Then I'll type in 23, another one of my favourites, and you can see on the screen here that it's put the two together and taken away the long strip sequence. Then I'm going to put a 31 in because he's one of my favourites, the little crocodile. I'm also going to hop across into number 2, and I'm going to type in, let's go for the star, number 7. So now I've set my sequence, I can press go again and it will stitch that little set sequence out, and on the screen it's highlighting the stitch that it's doing. Now you can also combine lettering in with these decorative stitches in this stage, so we could do sort of a heart and write a name and then put a heart at the end of it to finish it, and make a really personalised little label to finish off your work. But I just love the decorative stitches that the brother machines can do. So tying it off for me, so I'm going to press cut, and now what you can do is go on and make a full sequence or line of those stitches. But that's the 4 I've just stitched out. Aren't they cute? So that is my top tip for decorative stitching: standard stitch and tear stabiliser, and a little bit of information about this lovely machine. I hope you've enjoyed video 4 in my Christmas countdown, and I can't wait for tomorrow. Bye bye!